Today I want to talk to you about headsets. The electronic headsets are the way to go. You can hear what's going on around you. I've got several different brands from $19 up to, I think I paid over $100 for these Dillon ones. It's like they always say, you get what you pay for. The Dillon ones are probably far superior to everyone else's. When a gun goes off and you're talking to somebody, the notch is so quick that you don't even hear a break in the conversation, but you didn't hear the gun go off. It was pretty much canceled out or attenuated, you might say. Even the cheap ones are wonderful. I can't say enough good about some of the $19 ones. I mean, they're certainly better than the non-electronic ones. The Dillon ones I have here, I think these were like HP1s or some brand, like some number like that. Yeah, it says HP1 on them. I believe they still make them, and they have other models of this. I do have a complaint that I want to bring to everybody's attention. When you put these on and you get down on your gun to shoot, you can have a problem. Here's the problem. Under this microphone cover, there's little sharp teeth. And you can damage your stock with these, as I found out the hard way. Wait till I show you my 30-06 stock. I was shooting, and when I got done shooting, I looked at the rifle and I go, what the hell? Well, the solution everybody says is, well, put them on backwards so the mic's in the back. Then when you get down on your stock, it'll be on the little knob instead. Okay, that's a good solution if you always pick it up that way. But the problem is you don't always pick it up that way, so you can damage your stock. Let me show you my rifle, and let me show you what these did to the stock on it. Okay, this is my 30-06. I don't know if you can really see the finish on it. It's got a wonderful finish. It's kind of a custom stock. It's cut right here for your face. You got to make sure you don't hit the light. It's got finger grooves cut in it. It's really nice. But up here, I don't know if you can see the damage. Let me zoom up and I'll show you. I hope you can see that. That's pretty bad damage to this stock. And like I said, I didn't even know what was happening. I had no inclination of it. But it's going to take some work to get that fixed again. Anyway, I'm at the shooting club banquet, or sportsman's club banquet we have once a year. And sitting next to me is this lady, and you know what they always say, if you want to hear something smart come out of a woman's mouth, watch for her to say, one time a man told me. Well, guess what? This woman was really bright, and I don't subscribe to that one time a man told me. There's all kinds of smart people everywhere. Anyway, her name's Kate Kruger, and she does a radio show about guns. And she was very knowledgeable, and she happened to be talking about electronic headsets, just, you know, common little chit-chat. And I told her about my Dillon ones. And she said to me, well, you know, if you pull the pin out on the thing and flip these over, all this junk, these microphones and volume controls will be at the top instead of the bottom. And she says, it's also the narrower part. And I kind of said, yeah, okay, I'll look at it when I get home. And by God, she's right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify these headphones right now. Okay, here's the tool you need. A knife. And there's these little cap things. And they just pop right off. I hope you can see this, but they're just like little push in like little rivet things. And I haven't done this yet. This is actually the first time I'm doing it because it looks so simple. Let's see what happens here. But anyway, we pulled the pins out. I got the right tool now for removing these. Just a little pair of needle nose pliers, and they should pop right off. And they do. This one pops off. That one pops off. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it so the microphone and the volume controller up at the top. That's where we want them. Okay, and let's see the other side. That one came off pretty easy. I see I got a little plastic breakage, but nothing that should affect anything. And I'll pop these back on. Oop, that was the wrong way. Pop them back on. Okay, so I have these on. I'll put the pins back in. And they seem to kind of push in kind of tight. I might put a little dab of glue on those later. I don't know. Okay. Hang on a minute. Okay. There we go. So now I got the little push pins back in it, and as you can see, the volume control and the speakers are up at the top now. Also notice that this is the narrow side right here. Narrow. So that would get up against your rifle better. Okay, we're going to try this now. Oh, look at how much closer I can get up on the scope with this. This is the narrow side. There's nothing here. It's all smooth. Nothing to damage the rifle now. All the damaging stuff's up higher. The volume control and the microphone are all up higher. It doesn't make a difference which way I put them on. There's nothing going to damage my rifle now. This is how these headsets should have been made. Anyway, now that we have the Dillon ones fixed, let's look at some other ones. Here's some Caldwell. And these are very nice. Notice they're narrow at the bottom. They only have one volume control. It's for both sides. These work real well. I think these were in the $30 range. Fit good. Light. Not bad. Here was some of the ones that I bought for guest shooters. And I think these came from Sportsman's Guide or something like that. It's called Guide Gear. These were $19. These work very well, okay, for $19. So these are guest ones. If you're shooting pistol, these are fine. These are a little bulky to get down on rifles with. They hit, but they're fine headsets for about 19 bucks. I like them. But let's get back to these Dillon headsets. I kind of thought to myself, well, maybe mine were together wrong. I'm looking in the new Dillon catalog that I just got, April 2012. They're showing the same headsets put together the same way. Anyway, the message is here, Dillon, fix these, put them together the other way. It's okay that way. They're great like this. Put them together like this. And maybe Dillon's ought to listen to Arizona Gun Radio with Kate Kruger, because apparently she really knows her stuff. So anyway, if you have Dillon HP1 headsets or any other Dillon ones or any other brand headsets, you may want to inspect them real quick to make sure you're not going to cause damage to your firearm. Or is there an alternative? Can you flip something? But inspect the things first, because I didn't, and I've had them headsets for many years. I never had a problem, but recently I did, just because the way I was positioned on the bench, just the way everything ended up, it caused damage to my rifle. So anyway, be careful when you use these. And like I said, any electronic headsets, any ones, are much better than the non-electronic ones. Once you wear these, you'll never go back. So happy shooting.